Boys, welcome to the stream. My drawing skills are really not that good. I suck at it. But you know, if you don't practice, you'll never get better. And what better way to practice than using one of my favorite franchises, Pokemon. As you can see, there is a small rectangle that has the name of a Pokemon. This is a random Pokemon name generator. So, every time a name appears on here, I'll try to draw that Pokemon. Now here's the twist. I have not played any Pokemon game after Gen 6. And I did not even play those games in their entirety. So, most of the Pokemon that will appear here, I've never seen. So, I'll draw them based on the name. And then we'll compare my drawing with the actual Pokemon design. Let us start. We have Hoot here. Shit. Yeah, I think he was the owl, like the small owl. Ball with a leg. So we'll go with that one. Yeah, this kinda looks like a leg, I guess. Damn, that leg's way too long for the body. Okay, nope, that made it worse. Okay, this is my Hoot chat. What do you guys think? He kinda does look like an angry bird, I'm not gonna lie. Let's compare it with the actual Pokemon design.
Holy Jesus! What is that?
I think the first drawing was an absolute success. I think in my books, we can count these as an honest to God absolute success. So we'll generate a new one now. Iron Boulder. Holy fuck. I've never seen this Pokemon. I'm not even sure what gen this guy's from. An Iron Boulder. How would that look like? Okay, wait. I think I got it. So, he's supposed to look like a boulder. So, first off, we'll draw Boulder. This actually looks a bit more like a cloud than a boulder. It doesn't matter. Can I imagine him with square eyes? Not sure why. Iron Boulder seems like a rock type, and rock types tend to have arms, so we just give him like Geodude-like arms, you know? Okay, honestly, I'm not sure if you guys are ready for this masterpiece. I mean, if you look at my design and you close your eyes and then imagine an Iron Boulder, you know, it can work. So, next Pokemon on our list will be Ground Arceus. Okay, yeah, I know how to draw Arceus. This is going to be easy, because I precisely remember how Arceus' design was. So, yeah, that kinda does look like its body. And he had like a long neck. He also had like long ears. And then we just need to make the weird thingy he has on his body. Okay, and he's supposed to be a bug type. There we go. This is the final result. I think it's pretty recognizable. You know, it has the legs. It also has like the wavy hair thingy Arceus has the ears, the long neck, 4 legs, and also, you know, that big thingy he has on its sides. Overall, I think it's a pretty great design. We'll just compare it now to the actual Arceus design.
This is a work of art.
Man, my artistic genius doesn't cease to amaze me. Let's go with another one. Blipbug. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so the next Pokemon is called Blipbug. I've never seen that one, but I kinda have an idea. Let me cook. Let me just cook for a second. It's supposed to be a bug. He also makes a bleep sound. So it's kind of like a robot bug. So we'll just make an ant. Yep, that works. But it's also supposed to be a robot. It's a robot bug because it makes bleep bloops. It should have some cybernetic thingies, right? So we can just... there. And we'll also... it's a robot, so it might be electric, so we can just... why do I feel that it'll be slightly different? Nah, you'll see. I'm 95% sure that it will look exactly the same. Holy shit, it's actually an ant! So I wasn't that far off. I mean, admittedly, the official design does not plug into a wall like mine does. That and that still... there. That fixed it. See? I mean, both are ants. It's just the Game Freak ones doesn't, you know, plug into a wall because, I don't know, they were just, I guess the one who designed it was not that inspired that day. Now we'll just go with the next design. And the next design will be fungus. Okay, so this is going to be a fungus. So it's a mushroom. Wait, I actually kinda remember that one. Wasn't it the one that was like a fungus? Like Pokeballs in its arms? I think it was that one. So we'll just draw fungi. Yeah, this kind of looks good. Then we'll just give it a bit hat, and then we'll just make Pokeball design on that hat. And it also had Pokeballs for arms, so we'll just add an arm and then do Pokeballs on the ends. There we go. I have a good feeling about this one. There we go. So, this is my design, and this is the official Game Freak design. Holy shit, wait a sec. This is the actual Pokemon, Fungus, so it wasn't that far off, but the evolution is called Among Us. What the fuck? I would say it's actually the closest I've ever got to nailing a Pokemon design here. Lunatone, holy shit, I know this one. Okay, this one should be easy. It's just a literal moon. Unless you're in a Picasso. Bro, Leonardo da Vinci got no shit on me. So Lunatone's actually fairly easy. It's just a moon. We'll start by drawing a moon there, and it also had like an eye. Okay, this is actually a nice design. There we go. Honestly, this one's actually quite good. I mean, if you showed this to anyone who knows anything about Pokemon, I think they'd be able to recognize this as a Lunatone, you know? Yeah, I think this one can be considered a win. Let me just check against the official design real quick. Yeah, it's actually... Oh, shit, I missed the beak. So it is really, really similar. The only thing that's missing is actually the beak. There. Yeah, I'd say that's instantly recognizable as a Lunatone. If you ask me, that's cheating. Come on, man. Just let me have this one. And that's the last Pokemon. I would like to continue this, but I've ran out of paper, so we'll just show all the previous Pokemon. The first one was a Hoot, and this was my Hoot design. It's really good. I think you would be able to recognize this as a Hoot, but it also kinda does look like an angry bird that's sitting on a stick. The next one was Iron Boulder. So I drew like a boulder that's supposed to be made out of iron, and I think it looks great. I actually prefer this over the original one. Then we drew Bug-type Arceus. This one's one of the best. In my opinion, incredibly similar to the actual Arceus. So we drew a Blip Bug, and it's a bug that goes bleep bloop, so I really like it. I think it's actually a better design than the official one, because, you know, the official one's just an ant. Mine's like an ant, but with like a techie ant, and it can also plug to walls, which normal ants can't. We also drew a fungus, which, I mean, this is the evolution, it's not the actual Pokemon, but it's close enough, so, you know, I'll also take it as a win. I hope you boys liked the stream and you were surprised by my artistic capabilities. Yes, I know, I should be hired by Game Freak. I'll talk to them and we'll see. Maybe I'll design the Pokemons for the next generation. Who knows? Shocked. Yes, thank you. See? My designs are really good. With this, I bid you guys adieu.